Hello and welcome to Wingin It. And here we are for the last time in this World Cup. It is time for a regional group stage match here. I say the last time because it is our last game, but it won't be the last game of the World Cup. We are safely through, so this is somewhat of a dead rubber, although a win would put us top of the group. So bragging rights would be ours more than anything else, but as I say, we are through already, so we can relax a little bit in this one. It is not as stressful as some of these other ones, and we might need to do a little bit of relaxing given that Trey going second, and maybe given this starting hand as well. So yeah, we got Kilder in the Trey, and a white-throated Swift, which is definitely dangerous because I probably am going to have to deny that Swift. Not sure I can be leaving that with a Killdeer sat there, but yeah, no wetland bird. Bit of a shame. So we have got some half decent bonus cards at least. So okay, how do we go about approaching this one? Got some good forest options at least. Grosbeak is nice. If we keep Omnivore, Stella's J could be an option, but I do maybe find that I have to go for the Snowy Owl as the wetland bird. No rats. No rats makes it tricky, so okay. This might be one of those where we have to bide our time a little bit. I'm just wondering if there's a way I could do both of these so we could keep 2 food. We're going to need 1 turn to deny a Swift. We then spend another turn taking food to play the Grosbeak. Food twice, eggs, and then J. It's just a bit slow. I think by that point I'd be drawing cards. I suppose I could then play the Snowy Owl first turn and next round and pick up something if there is something good, but I would kind of rather be getting that down, so that does feel quite slow. So yeah, I think we'll just do this and maybe take a bit of pain, a couple of slow turns. I mean, maybe my opponent is going to have to take a bit of food as well. This is always the thing when you got Killdeer in these tournaments with house rules where you can't play it until round 2. You've got to do something in that first round, and normally it involves taking lots of food. So we might get a bird feeder reset, we might get a bit of food that we would like, being rodents here. So I think we do that. I think we still keep Omni, even though we're not keeping the J. I think it is the better bonus card than Forester, a bit more flexible. So yeah, let's lock that in. At the very least, this feeder is good for the Grosbeak. We've got lots of seeds and lots of berries, which is what we want, but yeah, that Killdeer is going to ruin things a little bit, and having to pick up that Swift with no card draw myself is definitely not ideal. So the Reveal Honey Buzzard, which I might look at picking up if I can, but for certain I have to deny this Swift. And oh dear, that's probably even worse. Dark-Eyed Junko, I think, is an even better friend to the Killdeer than the Swift. So that's a bit of a shame, to put it lightly. And yeah, no surprises they go and pick that up. So okay, I think I'm in a horrible position here because both Mockingbird and Honey Buzzard are great for them. Honey Buzzard round 1 just gets you so much food. But I think I have to take that. It's an Omnivore, second Forest Bird. I think that is better for me than the Mockingbird, so we'll pick that up. And yeah, now we can start getting things down. But this is not going to be a great game. As it stands, we're going to need a bit of a miracle, I think, because the one saving grace you can sometimes find when you're up against a Killdeer is not finding good stuff and just getting unlucky. Had a recent game with the Franklin's Goal where I just didn't really find much after a slow round 1, and it can hurt you. It can really keep the scores low, but Junko kind of solves a lot of that problems, because even if you're not getting good stuff, it turns into a point, it turns into a food. Kind of, as I say, the best friend, I think, of the Killdeer and the Franklin Skull. So to get that right off the bat is definitely nice. But yeah, definitely curious what else they kept, because they did keep 2 cards in the starting hand, of course, with that 3 food. So they must have had something to go with. And yeah, whether they can get a forest set up and maybe get a bit of food going this round, we'll see. I wonder if maybe they're thinking about picking up that mockingbird. I certainly would consider it in their position, but yeah, we're just gonna have to do what we can do. Like I said, I think we can get the grosbeak and the honey buzzard, and maybe still have enough turns to get this snowy owl down. I think if I can play that and lay an egg on it, that might be enough for this end of round, because with killdeer in play, I can't necessarily see them playing a wetland bird, but that's exactly what they do. So, okay, black turn goes down. So they are going to do something. Bit of card draw, maybe not so much with the forest. So maybe this would have been the only forest bird they could have got their hands on. So that's another thing to think about. But yeah, we're just going to go ahead and get this grosbeak down. I can't be worrying about that mockingbird. I think I've just got to leave it. If they want it, they can have it. I've got to be getting things set up, because the thing is, they don't know I've got this. So I can put myself in a position where they might think they can get away with this end of round goal with just one egg. And actually, I can play the snowy out and lay an egg on it. And that's my favourite usage. I really do like these kinds of bonus cards in the European expansion. They are great for sniping end of round goals. That's one of my favourite things to do in this game. So hopefully we get an opportunity for that. Like I say, 5 turns left. I think between taking food twice, between make sure I take the right food here. Take the worm first. Between taking food twice, between playing birds twice, and laying eggs, that's all of our 5 turns. So I think we should be okay. But okay, yeah, if they took a seed, I think they're going to play. I think they'll play Junko and lay eggs, and then start drawing. I think that's how they're going to do this. So, in theory, then, if they played Junko, laid eggs, yeah, they can't draw cards twice without getting rid of all their eggs. So they might lay eggs a second time. Really fill up anyway, but yeah, we just do what we do. Say legs, play this buzzard, take food. We need one rodent. If we don't get the rodent, we're kind of stuffed, but we do need to be able to get that down. At the very least, it's a wetland bird. When we go into the next round, we'll see what we get. Maybe we'll get lucky and Franklin's goal pop up. I certainly wouldn't say no. But yeah, we're gonna need some card draw from somewhere, because this on its own in a wetlands, it's not great. It's a start, but it's not great. So they laid eggs, but they're not played the Junko yet, so that's interesting. Okay, we'll see. Maybe they're just gonna do the digging right away. But yeah, our plan is simple and straightforward. We know what we've got to do. And hopefully, I mean, honey buzzard is such an enigma. It's such a, hard to describe this bird. Some people love it, some people hate it. It can really dictate your early game tempo playing this in round 1. If you get no worms, it's a bit of a buzzkill, but you can sometimes get 2, 3, even more worms. So that can really kickstart things going into round 2. Maybe you don't have to take food quite as many times to get some of your birds down. So yeah, we'll be hoping for a nice return there. And of course, throughout the rest of this game as well, if that can give us a little bit of support in the food department, I definitely won't mind it. But yeah, they are drawing cards and they are taking Mockingbird. Perhaps no surprises there. But yeah, this is somewhat reassuring that I don't think they had a forest bird in their opening hand. Because I think if you do, I think you just play that, play your Junko, get things set up ready to just slot the killdeer in. I don't think you necessarily go with the black turn approach here. But oh dear, hummingbird pops up. Yeah, I think that's just going to have to be left for them, unfortunately. Let's try and think about this. That would probably be game over if they play that with the Junko. But it's a whole turn for me to pick that up, and obviously it does hit my bonus card, but yeah, it's not exactly the kind of bird I'd want to be using a lot of. Let's put it that way. So Yeah, I think I have to leave that. I think we have to play risky here. The safe play is to deny that, but they've already got what is going to look like a strong setup. I'm just going to have to hope that I can find some good birds and that I can benefit from that hummingbird food as well. But yeah, that's not the bird I really wanted to see pop up there. They'll be able to get that down very nicely in the grasslands, so good for them. Strong grasslands incoming, at least on one side of this game. Very, very relieving that actually, as I said at the start, this game is not crucial for qualification. I think if I had to win this to get through, I'd not be feeling too pleased right now. That bird in the tray definitely makes me a little bit more pleased, but for exactly the same reasons, I cannot go and take it. So we're going to take food. Please give me a rodent. It's just not my game today, is it? Never mind. Okay, let's take the seed. No EOR snipe here. I'm pretty sure they would be playing the Junco next, so we would have been able to get a tie if the rodent came up, which it didn't, which is a shame. But never mind, we'll just take food again, and then yeah, if there is something nice in the tray, we can always play this. We can pick it up. Yeah, it's something. It's something at least, but yeah, we do kind of need to get things going here somewhat, because they've not really got going. I wonder actually, maybe they want to go for that bunting. Maybe they just want to go for a crazy food production in the grasslands as well as all those cards. So that could be entertaining. Bunting and hummingbird, I think, is a pretty good combo. You can make sure the feeder is constantly getting reset by the hummingbird and then get exactly the food that the bunting can gain. So, alright, it is back onto us. They did not take the bunting. They did play the Junco. Very sensible stuff. We're just going to go ahead and take food. And yeah, got to pay attention on this crossbeat. Got to keep remembering what kind of food it gains. So may as well just take that. And there's all the rodents. Wingspan has a funny sense of humour sometimes. But Honey Buzzard, what are you going to do for me? Okay, a couple of worms. Not too shabby at all. So yeah, a bit of a shame they do win that end of round goal. We go into the next round, and that is not kind of tray I was hoping to see, so that's a bit of a shame. But I think we just play this, and I think we pick up the Kingfisher, because that is another omnivore bird. We can at least play that and then start doing some drawing, but yeah, no wetland brown power is going to hurt us this game, so I think we'll just do that. Do get a bonus card, of course, as well. Not really sure what we're looking for. That's probably not it. But at least Kingfisher does hit that as well, so we'll pick that up. And okay, we've got something. We've got at least something to be doing now. So I think we play this, start drawing some cards. At the very least, keep this in our back pocket. That's going to help turn some of the duds, which I'm sure we will draw into some points. And yeah, get something going in this grasslands, but it's going to be difficult, I think, to compete with the grasslands over there. I might have to think about taking that kinglet just to deny, because this end around they could very easily get that down. You know, eats Junco food, and I don't want them getting a couple of birds down here and tying. So we'll look at that. Not great for us, I don't think, but certainly worth blocking. But as I say, otherwise we're just going to be doing the digging. So hummingbird goes down first. That probably makes sense. Get yourself 2 food. Maybe you want to play the mockingbird as well. Of course, killdeer still to go. But we'll play this. We'll play this Kingfisher. I think we use a seed. I don't think it's going to matter too much. But yeah, okay. 5 turns left in this round. Maybe we draw cards twice. Maybe we draw just once. Play the swift, lay eggs, take food, and then play. Kind of looking at that spotted owl, to be honest. This might just have to be one of those games where you go for the bonus card, stay it all the time. It's kind of my my ultimate advice against OP birds is just go for bonus cards. So we do get a rodent there, so that kind of does point me a little bit towards being able to go for the owl. And who knows, depending on how much free food the hummingbird gives, maybe I won't have to take food this round. We will see. But yeah, I'm going to take these 2. And And hopefully no rule 16's there. Okay, I can live with that. I can definitely live with that. So, if we play Swift, we can tuck the kinglet, get ourselves some eggs going. And like I say, maybe, depending on the free food situation. Oh, they skipped the Junko. Okay, well, that's bad. Because that means all 4 of these cards are amazing. We've got Killdeer and Mockingbird as 2 of them. I'm really curious what else they kept alongside the turn at the start. And there's another mystery card in there as well. So yeah, they've definitely got some really good stuff. Otherwise, I think you're tucking on that Junko. You want that point. You want that extra food as well. But yeah, it's probably going to be Killdeer and then eggs. And I would be able to force the owl down with a rodent, a berry, and then any other food. So maybe I do draw cards that extra turn, and see where that can take me. But are they drawing cards? And they're going to regret that. Hello, Raven. Thank you very much. That is my route back into this game. Very much so. Okay. Do I take any of these other cards? I think not. I think we just top deck. That's very nice as well. So, all right. Change of plans. We play Raven, which hits Omnivore. We can then lay eggs, and that's how we get our 2 rodents. So, yes, thank you very much. That might need a debrief with my opponent after the game. On the drawing of cards there, very interesting. But there goes the Killdeer. So, what was in the tray that they were so desperate to grab? Maybe was there the Dunnock, and there was some kind of double bird, I think. But very, very curious indeed. But here we go. It's now slightly more of a fair fight. I mean, I think it's probably not, because I would rather have Killdeer, Hummingbird, Junko than just a lone Raven. But I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain one bit. This is definitely going to be nice. And yeah, this is going to help as well. Maybe we don't even play this. I'll definitely keep it for now. But the Cassin Sparrow, that's going to be really good. Getting some extra eggs when we are laying eggs with this Raven. And yeah, birds like this owl, I mean, we're looking for big point birds. We're looking for high food cost birds. Raven's going to get us food. From this Hummingbird as well, we're going to see even more food. So that might be the way that we compete in this match, is just get the big point birds and play them and see where it takes us. All right, the Hummingbird is getting used. We are getting the free food, so we'll take a seed. Take a seed there. I don't think it's going to matter massively, if I'm honest. Although maybe, did they put me first? No, they didn't. Okay, because I think they're looking for the Mockingbird food here, for sure, to try and get that down. But maybe they want Dunnock food. Maybe they're really thinking about something for this end around. I think it doesn't matter, because I think we throw the seed here anyway, because we're gonna need extra eggs. Let's think about this. If we just laid eggs, we discard one with a Raven, and then when we play the Spotted Owl, we have no eggs. And so then when we want to play this Cassin Sparrow, we'd have to lay eggs first anyway. So I'd rather chuck this here, and then there's an off chance that maybe Honey Buzzard or maybe Hummingbird can get me the food to play the Sparrow, maybe the Swift instead, and get something down before having to lay eggs again. So that can help. That can definitely help with tempo in these kinds of cases. But because I'm going first in this round, I do need to play the Owl. I think there is an off chance that they do have some kind of double play in the forest. Obviously blocked one of those double birds, but there's no knowing if they picked up another one. So I don't want to get sniped on the end of round. We'll play the Owl and be safe. And hey, it's another bonus card. We're looking for Rodentologist. It's a bit of a shame that we already saw Forest at the start, but Omnivore definitely the right keep there already with the 6 points. And here we go, bit of free food coming our way. I'll take the seed and hope that Honey Buzzard can get me a worm, so I can be doing this this Sparrow play. I think, as I say, I think that is going to be the one. But they got their worm, so they'll be happy. Whether it's for Dunnock or whether it's for Mockingbird, we're going to find out. But for now, we're going to play our Owl. Please give us a good bonus card. Okay, Diet Specialist. I think I'm very happy with you. 3 points already. Playing big point, high food cost birds. That's exactly what our approach is already going to be. So, yeah, find a couple more of those. Maybe some nice wetland bonus card bombs. Or, yeah, even more points. And hey, we can get 6 points off that. So Falconer, good pick normally, but I don't have any of those, so I'll take the safer 3 for now. At 38 points. That must be just from these bonus cards, because this feels like it's been a bit of a roller coaster of a game already. The start was super slow, but Raven definitely saving me here. So yeah, 38 points, and presumably going to be an end of round win. Goldfinch goes down. Okay, I'm not playing this then. If they want some free tucks, I'm not giving them to them. I think Sparrow is going to be the way. So hopefully, we just needed 1 worm. I will take it. And very good stuff. So yeah, we do win the old end of round there. And okay, we've got some interesting cards in the tray. Turtle Dove, more bonus cards. Stilt, more cards, bird cards, and hits the Wetland Scientist. So definitely a couple of options there that I would like to go for. Sparrow is also going to be a nice one. And yeah, if we can maybe do a double play, I was going to say with the Turtle Dove, never mind. But something would be nice. I think I'm going to take a fish here purely because I kind of want to slow down these feeder rerolls if I can. Really kind of try and restrict the food they can get their hands on. Because I can get whatever I want. So if I have a spare fish here and there, not a big deal. Kingfish is hopefully, maybe, going to get me some. But yeah, we can get whatever we want with this Raven, so not really too precious over exactly what food I'm going to be getting from the Hummingbird right now. But yeah, it's going to be tricky finding the birds. We're going to need a little bit of luck from what we can draw. We're going to need to hope that going into that round 4 where we go first, we get a nice tray to work with. But otherwise, yeah, we're gonna have something going here. This Casting Sparrow is going to be nice. Not often a bird I play, and we're not going to have loads of egg space, but I think it'll work. And you know what else I think is going to work? Common Loon. It's both of these bonus cards, so don't mind if I do. I think I'll take the Stilt as well, because that would be Wetland Scientist done. Gets me another couple of cards. Maybe I can tactically play that on a turn when there's some good stuff in the tray. So I think whilst those two are there, I'm just going to take them. I think I just take them. And yeah, looking at this end of round, cavity nesting birds. Now, I think there was another bluebird. I think there was another bluebird that they picked up. So I think they might try and double play that into the Mockingbird. And then that'll give them 2. We do have 2 at the moment. This would be a 3rd, but I really can't be tucking here and just feeding their Goldfinch points. So I would be much happier avoiding that if possible. Just trying to work out if there's a way that I can pick up that bluebird, still have it played this round. But I do kind of want this Sparrow played first, so I'm not missing out on the eggs when I do choose to lay eggs. So I'd need to find another grass and bird to do that double play into. But yeah, I don't know. This is a really fascinating game because I think they are clearly going to have the better engine. It's just a case of tempo. It's just a case of how quickly that's getting set up. I know this was played for the end of round, but you know, to prioritize that over something like a Mockingbird that gets you extra eggs and extra tucks and extra food from the Junco, just maybe feels like that had to wait a little bit too long. It has gone down now, so that's going to be super strong. I mean, you lay 4 eggs, you lose 1 off the kill deer, but then 2 tucks here, so it's 5 points, and you get 3 food. So super, super strong. And definitely something for me to be worried about. But yeah, do I pick up this bluebird? Oh man. I really would like to avoid drawing cards if I can. I think the rest of this game is going to be mostly laying eggs. I want to really time this stilt play at an opportune moment. So they didn't do the double play in the grasses at the very least, so that's positive. But yeah, I do feel like they might have another one up their sleeve. But I think we just have to play this sparrow. I think we just have to do what's best for us. Not get too sidetracked on an end of round goal that really could be up for grabs, but is not certain to be up for grabs. And certainly that last end of round goal, I feel like we're going to look really good for that one. We're going to have obviously some more birds down here. We've already got a bit of a lead. They've played mostly these cheap birds. They are going to obviously see lots of cards with that killdeer. No doubt they've already found some good stuff here. And between Junco, Hummingbird, and of course Mockingbird, copying one of those. Don't think they're going to be short of food to be playing some of those birds and getting stuff for the end of round. But we'll see. Again, we can kind of only do what we can do. We can only play what we're given. Sometimes you're given good stuff, and sometimes you're not. So we'll try and work with it. But yeah, this Omni might be the way. This might be the one that carries us to some sort of chance in this game. So okay, they want me to give them a reroll. I think I have to. I'll take the fish. Because every little bit of food here might be a Raven activation that I could save later. So there might be points on offer just by taking this free food. Sometimes it is better to deny, or just to choose not to take the free food that you're getting. But I think between Junco and Hummingbird, I think they are going to have loads of food. So I'm not going to put myself too out of whack just for that. But yeah, let's start running this grasslands. We're going to take some worms here. Do need them. There's still, and yeah, no time to get the Mockingbird, or not the Mockingbird, to get the Bluebird down this round. I think we can still play the Loon. Yeah, I can't. This really does tempt me. This really does tempt me. I'm really just trying to work out if I can justify it, because the problem is it's only 1 point a turn. It would be 2, getting a tuck and an egg, but it gives them a tuck with the goldfinch. So if it wins this end of round, might be worth it. And just trying to work out as well. If I play this stilt, I in theory have 5 cards with 7 turns left. And I might have to draw cards once more, but I really don't want to. Of course, this would be a double play that costs me a card as well. I think there is a way I can play this and justify it. Because not only is it the point from the tuck and the egg, it's the point from being able to chuck food for eggs. I think food's not going to be a problem in this game. We might find ourselves with too much of it. And so being able to discard in that 4th column in the grasses could be key to getting some extra points here. But we might have to wait and see. I might just lay eggs this next turn anyway, especially if the free food is going to still keep raining in. Maybe just play this Loon, actually. Because yeah, something's going to have to get tucked, unfortunately. But yeah. Oh, it's very tempting to play this now. But yeah, because otherwise if I play the Swift and I play the Loon, and then when I lay eggs, I think this has to go. And I kind of want to keep that. If I can, would be very handy perhaps. In that last round, it would mean I'd have to draw 1 extra turn. In that last round. But I think that might be necessary anyway. especially if I play this, because otherwise I'm gonna have to be skipping some tucks. So, oh, let's go for it. Let's gamble. I don't know if this is the right play. We'll see what we can find with this still. Okay, wetland scientist, but we do already sort of have that set. But that is cheap bird, an Inca dove. Inca dove is not terrible. Inca dove is not terrible. We do have already 3 platform nests down, so this would be 4. So it would be a 4-point play on its own, whilst contributing to that last end of round goal as well. So that might be an option. That might be an option. Some of it is going to come down to this last round, what the tray has in store for us. But yeah, that does make things interesting. So Screech Owl goes down. So yes, they did have another cavity nesting bird. I think this has to go down now. I think this has to go down. It's 3 extra points for this end of round. Gets me extra points when I'm chucking food and also getting some tucks. So let's go ahead and do that and win the end of round. So yeah, hopefully, I mean, we know they've not got Falconer. We know, I suppose, I mean, maybe they've got Rodentologist. But it might hopefully be the case that Screech Owl was just for the end of round, in which case it's not great because it's not a lot of points. And certainly I'm more worried about some of these other cards they've been picking up. That they'll be yeah, looking to play in that final round. But our points total is okay. Our points total is looking not too shabby here. So long may that be the case. And yeah, hopefully, I mean, if I can just ask for like Puffin, Benelli's Eagle, Woodstalk with the Omni, Whipping Crane, anything, a couple more, couple of birds that will hit this. That's what we're hoping for. To yeah, really cement our position in that last end around goal as well. But yeah, this has been a tricky game. I don't think the trickiness is going to stop. This is definitely going to be quite a difficult end of round, or end of game, I should say, for us to negotiate here. And all right, last turn of the round here for us. They played the Turtle Dove, so a little bit sneaky. Did remember they picked that up. Of course, all these seeds help for getting that down. But yeah, they took the egg. Helps them on the end of round, I suppose, but doesn't change our ploy here. We lay eggs. We'll spread them out because who knows? Maybe we'll find Oologist later. But yeah, I think Snipe you have to go here. You're sort of nice. You kind of work sometimes, but we have got better options than you, I'm afraid. And yeah, we'll take our 2 seeds because Inca Dove, like I say, might be a play. Might be a play here. But at the very least, maybe this Kinglet, we can also use it on the loot as well. So they did get a free tuck there, bit of a shame. Honey Buzzard is going to get 1 worm, so it's been doing honest work here. It's not much, but we'll take it and we'll go into this final round. Please have a good tray. That's not a good tray at all. Okay, do we bother? Do we bother? Drawing cards here. Let's try and work this out. The baseline would be play Dove, play Loon, and just lay eggs 3 times. Dove, we already worked out, gets us 4 eggs. But we discard 2, so it's a net gain of 2 eggs. But 2 extra spots. At the moment we have 14 spots. So if we play Dove, we'd have 16 spots. We play Loon, we have 19 spots. Lay eggs 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But 15, and another one here is 16. So I think that's okay. I think we can do that. And so that would work out as Dove is 4 points. Loon is also 4. Plus 2 here is 6. Plus 3 here is 9. So that would be 13 points. 3 turns of laying eggs is 15 plus 1. So I've already forgotten what this was. What did I say this was? This is 9, 13, 29. I think that comes out to. So 29 points for 5 turns. So now this is what I've got to work out is what would I have to draw that means I can get more points than that, because it's a turn to draw it and a turn to play it. So it's 2 of those final round turns. Extra cards would mean extra cards to be tucked here under the Swift, but those are only 1 a time. Got to bear that in mind. So is it even worth playing the Inca Dove here? That's another thing I've got to think about. If it's only 4, I can lay eggs for 4 anyway. Or I can lay eggs for 5 actually with the Sparrow. I think this tray is terrible, so whatever happens, we play this loon first, because we would get the extra card when we draw. Let's just do that, and then worry about thinking about what else we want to do. So yeah, loon, really good. Lots of bonus points there. So 73 is very nice for us. So, okay. Yeah, if we just laid eggs 4 times here, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get 2 more free food here. Maybe just 1, but maybe 2. I think I can chuck every time. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eggs. So 20 eggs plus 2 more points here. So that's 22. Otherwise, we play the dove for 4. And then lay eggs 3 times for 15 plus 1. It's only 20. This does help for the end of round, which is worth considering here, because this is an end of round where it can very easily swing. You know, if I left it here and my opponent finished on 22 food, playing this would swing from losing to winning, and that's huge. So that is a consideration to make. But at the same time, I am 8 food ahead, so what really are they going to play? And if I play this, I'd be 10 food ahead. Oh, they're copying Hummingbird here. That's interesting. Okay, they've definitely got some big stuff to play then. They've definitely got some big stuff to play if they're copying Hummingbird and they're not content with just seeds. They got big plans for this end of round. Okay. And yeah, only 8 egg spaces, so they can lay eggs twice more. I think they probably want to be playing birds at least twice. Oh boy. I kind of want to hold off on this. On this Inca Dove play. Cost me a food, which would suck if food tiebreaker came into it, but yeah, it's mathematically it's just not the best play. I think what was that, worked out to be 1 point better, because it's 5. Oh no, 2 points better, because I get 5 a turn plus 2 tucks here, whereas otherwise it was 5 a turn plus 1 tuck, and then 1 of the turns instead of 5 is only 4. So not playing the dove is 2 points better off. I'm gonna delay. I'm gonna delay for now. If you can delay a decision, I think you should. So yeah, we take the tuck there. How likely is it that they're going to take something from the tray and reveal a nice double play I could do? Not likely, but we can delay that as well. Just do all the delaying. So, oh, this is difficult. I promised a difficult end of round or end of game situation. So here you go. Well and truly delivering. Just got to hope it's as difficult, not more, for my opponent. But I'm trying to work out. Okay, little bastard. Man, they're gambling on the bonus cards as well. I'm trying to work out if they're still using their killdeer. Should be something I keep track of, really. I suppose they've been drawing a lot, but they've been tucking a lot. But they took a card. Pretty sure they just took a card there, not an egg. Okay. So busted is fine. Man, I hate this. This is not the end of round goal where you want to be going first. Because yeah, they just need to play something for six food would tie. I'm really worried they've got some kind of double play going on. So in theory, I can wait until my last turn before playing this stuff. It might be prudent to do so. We can delay another turn here. We can delay another turn. I should be making sure I leave space on these platform nests. So I think we can still skip for now. Can still skip for now, and definitely skip you. Oh, actually, I've just realised the critical error of my counting is that if I don't play Kadav, I don't have egg space. I've only got 7 egg spaces left, so okay, that makes my decision a whole lot easier. We play Dove, and then we lay eggs. Yeah, because I counted my egg space on the condition of playing Dove, and I think I only had like 1 or 2 spare that way. If I don't play it, I'm not going to have the egg space, so yeah, okay. We've just cost ourselves 2 food. If it comes down to a food tiebreaker and we lose on that, I'll kick myself for not counting the food properly. But at least I realise that now, before committing and laying eggs, and then not giving myself anything to do on that last turn. So yeah, we definitely play it in Kadav. I suppose in theory we've held it off. Maybe they think we are just going to lay eggs, but yeah, I think we do play that. I think we do play that, and then we lay eggs, and we might be able to get 100 here. We might be able to get 100. I didn't really see that as a possibility going into round 2, but yeah, Raven helped, and getting some nice bonus cards helped as well. So that's been strong for us. What are they doing? Laying eggs. So yeah, okay. I think they are still using Killdeer because they had 5 cards. They then will have used the Killdeer and copied the Junko, but they've not used Hummingbird anymore, so good thing I do have the food for this Inkataf. Let's get this down. Let's stop messing about and correct the errors of our way. So all of the platform spaces are empty. There we go. So yeah, 87, we lay eggs, we get 7 points there, and 7 from the end of round is going to squeak us over 100, so this Swift was weird, only going to end with 2 tucks, but I think the way it's contributed with letting me get extra eggs here, getting 3 extra points from end of round 3, it's kind of done its job. It's kind of done its own little job in this weird board that we've got going on, where yeah, there's not really a whole lot other than this Raven. But yeah, I think this game could come down to bonus cards, because we've certainly got more big point birds. We've got lots of 4s, 5s and 6s over here. There's quite a lot of 4s, but there's also some 1s and 2s and 3s, so yeah, we know we've got some good bonus cards. Was that 14 from 3? I probably need this to be less than that, because otherwise, yeah, we're going to be same sort of eggs. They've got a lot more tucks, so we're going to definitely need to watch out there. But yeah, I think, oh man, if they skip Hummingbird, they must be okay for food. They've not got egg space to just lay eggs twice more. But they might. Yeah, they're laying eggs now. I think they've definitely got something to play. Some kind of wetland bird, I would imagine. So there's Kingfisher. Not got any activation since I played it, but that's been okay. But yeah, so skipping Hummingbird again. Still using the Killdeer, so they clearly didn't find anything amazing for the wetlands. Otherwise you skip that Killdeer and save yourself the egg, because you've got plenty of cards to tuck under the Junko. So reassuring at the very least. Doesn't change my plans one jot, though. We lay eggs here. And yeah, start to fill up some of these. We get our tuck and our egg, and our final egg skip on the Ravens. So yeah, pretty solid. Not a flashy end game, but safe. Like I said, could have gambled, could have drawn. Given what they drew from the deck, clearly not great stuff. So maybe that was the right call to just play it safe. But we'll only know for sure whether it was the right call once the scores are done. But yeah, man, what could they have? What could they have? It's a wetland bird. Not the bird I wanted to see. So we'll take the free fish. And maybe some worms from this honey buzzard. We get a couple. And oh dear. So that'll be why they kept using the killdeer, because they needed cards for Benelli. But here we go, into the scores. Yeah, I think this is probably a loss. Not counted their score, but that Benelli is definitely making things scary. So bonus cards. Ooh, only 3. Okay, we're in with a shot here. We have got a bit of a lead. They do have lots of eggs as well, but we have slightly more. Do they have enough tucks from that Junko? They do not. And it is a win there, 101 in the end to 91. So, okay, let's take a look at these awful bonus cards then. Fishery Manager, Bird Feeder, and Large Birds. Oh dear, okay. That's a painful one. If I'm in my opponent's position here, I'm not particularly pleased with those. But like Turtle Dove and Busted, when you only draw 1, it's definitely a gamble. Yeah, not finding anything for Fishery Manager other than that turn they played right off the bat. Definitely unusual, but yeah, I think that was a game where it was won and lost in the bonus cards because we had some pretty solid ones, and my opponent did not. But there we go. That is Wingspan sometimes. We will take it because that is a win that pushes us to the top of the UK group, which of course I'm very happy about. I get the bragging rights here, and we sail our way into the next round, which is going to be a very exciting group stage. So yeah, if you want to see more games and follow along with the World Cup 2023 adventure, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. You'll get notified when those future videos come out. And if you want to help support the channel, we recently launched the channel memberships option. You can check that out down below in the description and in the pinned comment. Would really appreciate your support. There are some really cool perks you can unlock there. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon in another video.